My name is Flavius Lilly. President of Academic Affairs here at the university, and I am feeling considerably under the weather. So my opening remarks are going to be very brief, but to only remind you a bit about why we're doing what we're doing here. And you know, as I know, that historically universities have made contributions to their host cities in many, many ways by providing such things as advanced instruction to trained professionals, applying research initiatives to address local needs, and developing collegiate public service programs to address many of the public concerns that we all see that are so common in Baltimore. And all of these activities, of course, are part of our mission at the university. However, urban universities like ours across the United States are considering other ways in which they may directly intervene to stem decline and appropriately and effectively renew the neighborhoods that surround them. And we find ourselves also in this position. We've developed over the course of this academic year a series of unique, I think unique, lectures on this topic of university community partnerships and urban renewal to engage our faculty and our students and our staff and folks from the community, frankly, in this conversation. And during this year, we feature experts like the Commissioner of our Baltimore City Police Department that is here with us today. 1 month and a half ago or so, we heard from Dr. John Puckett from the University of Pennsylvania. And if you know much about Philadelphia and the University of Pennsylvania's role in urban revitalization in West Philadelphia, you know that that university had quite a lot to do with that, and he talked to us about their role. And then we have many others planned for the rest of this academic year. Callie Parthamos, the Deputy Mayor of Baltimore City, will be joining us, in fact, on Monday, I believe. Is that right? That she'll be here with us on Monday? I think we had some scheduling challenges with Callie, and we were finally able to get her on Monday. Dr. Ira Harkavy will be joining us also from the University of Pennsylvania, and he's the founding director of the University of Pennsylvania's Nutter Center that does community partnerships for this very purpose. Michael Sarbanes will join us from the Community Law Center and the Governor's Office on Crime Control and Prevention. And of course, Elijah Cummings will be joining us at the end of the evening. So finally, I'd like to make an introduction of somebody that's going to introduce our speaker for the evening. And I'm going to get down from here so you can stop hearing this terrible voice that I have. At the end of this series, you may know, if you've attended other of these events, that we've selected 6 student fellows from the various schools across the university through an application process, and they will construct a white paper synthesizing the dialogue that we're having over the course of this year and share that back with the rest of the community. That white paper will not only reflect the synthesis of what we've learned during this year, but also begin to provide a way forward on how the university may begin to interact and strategically approach urban renewal in Baltimore. So it's my pleasure to introduce Michael Dwayne. But before I do that, why don't, if the 6 fellows, at least of those of you that were able to be here, if you could stand, make yourselves known to the rest of the folks. These are the group of students that will be constructing that paper for us this year. So to introduce Michael Dwayne, he did his undergraduate BA degree in public health at Johns Hopkins University. And I have his CV here, and it lists your graduating GPA, and you did very well, which is good. Michael has currently completed his first 2 years at medical school here at the university, and this year, because he is a dual degree student, also seeking a master's degree in public health with a specialization in epidemiology, he's been pursuing that particular line of coursework. And next year, you'll return to your medical studies. That's right. Michael has been a volunteer with Club UND and mentors middle school children here in Baltimore as part of a curriculum promoting awareness about health services careers. And that's a very important program of the University of Maryland at Baltimore. He was raised in Minnesota, which of course makes him an all-around good guy, because that's how people from Minnesota are. I know because I'm from the Midwest, and we're all good guys from the Midwest. So we're very happy to have him as one of our fellows this year, and very happy to have you introduce the commissioner.
Thank you, ladies, for that far too kind introduction. It's my honor to introduce Commissioner Bealefeld. Frederick H. Bealefeld III is a 30-year member of the Baltimore Police Department, starting his career as a police cadet back in 1981. Commissioner Bealefeld has served in several areas of the department, including Major/Commanding Officer of the CID/Narcotics Section, District Commander of the Southern District, Area Chief of the Patrol Division, Chief of the Detective Division, and Deputy Commissioner of the Operations Bureau. These areas comprise essentially 80% of the department's total operating force. Commissioner Bealefeld has received significant law enforcement training throughout his career. He has also received 5 official commendations, including 3 unit citations and 1 Bronze Star. He is also a member of the Major Cities Chiefs Association. Commissioner Bealefeld is married and has 2 children. Commissioner Bealefeld